everybody, welcome back. Here's another video by Funko and Comics here. This video talking about what I picked up this week for New Comic Book Day. Gonna go through what I picked up and tell you my top picks for the week. So first up, picked up Amazing Spider-Man Going Big. Read this, couple cool stories in here. Nothing game changing, but good stories. Love Spidey. Ghost Spider, #1 annual. Alone in Murder World, what it's called. She comes across one of Arcade's old Spider-Man traps in the 616 universe. So interesting story. Good to check that out. Mortal Hulk #23. Another great story. Love where this is going. Hopefully we see some big action in the next 1 or 2 issues as it wraps up this second arc that's going on. Agents of Atlas #2. Got some romance going on in this one, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, it's a good issue. Alpha Flight True North. This was written by an all-Canadian cast of artists, writers. Loved reading this one too. So cool stories in there. Savage Avengers #5. Awesome action in this one. If you love really gory fights, check this out. I'll have this later on again also, but this is die #7. This is the B cover. So A cover's coming along later. Great issue. Tell you a little bit more later. Sea of Stars #3. I have not gotten to read this one yet. I haven't read #2 yet, so that's on my to-do list. But I loved issue 1, so I'm hoping this continues to be just this amazing. Spawn 300, the homage cover to Spider-Man 300. I don't read Spawn, but I had to get this because of the cover. Moving on to my top picks for the week. Absolute Carnage, Symbiote Spider-Man, #1. Great story. Not what I thought it was going to be about, but really about this tourist that accidentally comes in contact with Spider-Man's symbiote suit after he gets rid of it, and White Rabbit's involved in the story. Carnage is involved in the story. I love it. Great tie-in to the Absolute Carnage story, so check it out if you're interested in everything that's going on with that right now. Die #7, also on my top picks for the week. Great story. The character development in this is amazing, and if you're a fan of anything like D&D, you'll love this story. If you're not a fan of that, you just love fantasy novels, fan of Brandon Sanderson, Wheel of Time, darker fantasy things even, I'd say this is a great series for you to check out. It's not too late. Go buy volume #1, trade paperback, pick up issues #6 and 7, and start reading. It's amazing. My fun pick of the week, Battle Pug #1. Absolutely awesome to read. I knew nothing about Battle Pug before, but this makes me want to go back and learn more about Battle Pug and other stories that they've written about it. There's some pretty funny scenes in here. One with the pug himself, but some nice gory scenes featuring looks like to be Vladimir Putin puppeting Donald Trump lookalike, but then Putin turns into a bear, so odd, but love it. Great stuff. Looking forward to reading more of this. Absolute Carnage Scream. Number 2, though, is my top pick of the week. We get to see Scream get some more development, the new Scream. We get to see probably my favorite panel of the week, and that is this one right here. Amazing Fantasy number 15 homage with that cover put in here as a panel. Hopefully we get a second printing and get to see that as a cover. I'd love to see that. And really seeing what happens here with Andy and Scream and their fight against Carnage, fight against everything else that's going on, ends kind of on a interesting note, so check that out if you haven't already. Great stuff. The other side of what I want to talk about today, went dollar bin digging, got some cool things. Couple of Greg Horn covers from Miss Marvel. Absolutely stunning artwork on all of these. Just caught my eye. For $1, had to pick it up, right? So, cool things. The other thing that I really enjoyed picking up, Deadly Foes of Spider-Man 1 through 4. So, great little mini series. I'm going to read that a little bit later. I'm still trying to build up my Spidey collection, so anything with that, I love to have it. That's all from this week. If there's something that you think I should have picked up that I didn't pick up, let me know in the comments. I do have some other things on the way. I did get a copy of the second printing of the Magnificent Miss Marvel number 5, the homage cover to Iron Man. I did get also the Jenny Frison variant cover for Something is Killing the Kids. That's on its way as well. So waiting on a couple things in the mail. My local stores didn't have those, so waiting on them. But what was your favorite thing that you got this week? Also let me know in the comments. And if you like what I'm doing, subscribe. I'm trying to build this up a little bit. So if you like what I've been doing here, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. I'm also going to post this on Instagram, so follow me on there. And yeah, stay awesome, everybody.